nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, my baby. Ain't nothing better than watching you be you. Ain't nothing better than right now. In your eyes lie the secrets I don't wanna miss. Put your hand in my hand and make a fist. Grab my shirt, curl your lip as if you know. Staring back in my eyes saying please don't go.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Less for More, the show where we teach you how to do DIY projects, to family event recipes, to photography, travel, and more. Well folks, as I said in the last video, it was getting colder and it has finally hit rock bottom at a whopping 5 degrees and 1 foot of snow. So if you're like me and stuck in this cold weather and you're looking for a way to warm up your home and warm up your soul, well, I've got just the recipe for you. So folks, today we'll be making my famous shrimp Alfredo with a Cajun flair, okay? I'm going to show you how to do this, guaranteed to warm up the house as you're cooking, of course, and will also warm up your soul because we don't want to be freezing. So right here we have our cocktail shrimp already thawed and ready to go. I've added 1 can of sliced mushrooms to our batch. Now what is this we're looking at right here? Well, we have water, half a stick of butter, and some red pepper flakes, onion powder, Emerald's essence, you know I love it, ground black peppercorn, and the secret ingredient to making any shrimp Cajun and pop right out of the pan and into your plate and into your mouth, Cholula hot sauce, the original. So we add all this to the pan. First I like to melt the butter, then I add the Cholula, then I add the cup of water, okay? Mix it around. As you can see, everything's steaming, it's coming right off the pan. We've got our mushrooms here ready and set to go. All right, and then we add in our shrimp. And for our Alfredo, we got to make our pasta. And folks, again, I'm all about health. So as you saw on the oven top, we've got our Mediterranean extra virgin olive oil. And as I said in the last video, if you add salt to water and steam it, it boils quicker. You throw in your olive oil, you throw in your salt, you fill up your pan with water, bring it to a boil, put it on high, and wait for it to boil, and then you throw in your pasta. And there's a rule to this. You don't want your pasta mushy, and you don't want your pasta hard. So I found that 12.5 minutes is the best time in order to get the perfect consistency with the pasta, okay? Also something else, if you season the boiling water, and then you put a top on there, that will absorb into the pasta, so you'll get some very nice flavors, okay? As opposed to just seasoning it when it's done and it just sits there. But you want that to marinate into the pasta. You want it to be ingrained into the pasta. So that's why I always add all my seasonings. And I'm gonna show you what those seasonings are in just a second. So here we have Italian seasoning. We're gonna put that in there. Next we add some basil leaves. So as you can see here, we've added our shrimp to our mushrooms. We let everything come together, blend it. It doesn't take long. You don't want to overcook your shrimp, okay? And you don't want to shrink up, of course, obviously. But you do want to have it well cooked. And as you know, folks, what am I going to say? After you deal with your meat, you want to wash your hands. Why? Because we don't want to be getting sick in 2018. We don't want anybody getting sick. So if you're wondering what that background noise is, my son. We have our clock countdown for 12 minutes. We got our pasta right here coming to a boil. I've added our garnishings, our basil and our Italian seasonings. Also added the remainder of that half stick of butter in order to bring our pasta to a nice flavor. Also we have our shrimp here doing really good, coming together. You can see the seasonings, everything's popping. See the steam coming off of that. Delicious. Now I'm going to show you a great garnishing that's going to bring both of these together into an amazing meal that you can serve for yourself, family, friends, loved one, whoever you got over. Stay tuned. Now folks, as you can see, I've already strained out all of our water there, so that's fresh and ready to go. Now you're probably wondering why I added the butter and the olive oil. Well, I'm going to tell you, the olive oil goes in the water, the butter goes into the pasta, and that keeps it from sticking together as it's cooking. You don't want sticky noodles. No one wants that. Gooey sticky noodles, you don't want that. So by glazing it, you're able to protect your pasta as you're cooking it, and your pan will stay hot even after you cut everything off. So that also helps prevent burning. So we've been letting our shrimp and our mushrooms sit for a couple minutes, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So now we're going to add a little bit of sauce. We drained out some of it, and we're going to add the rest of our shrimp and our mushrooms to our pasta. Okay? Now look at that, folks. Look at how that just pops right there. Now we're going to stir it up. Now folks, doesn't that look great? But you know what? We could leave it like this, but I'm going to show you a way we could kick this up an even further notch to blend this all together. We're going to take some 4 cheese Alfredo sauce, and we're going to add it right into our pasta, blend it together. I guarantee you're going to love the taste of this. Alright folks, and look at that. Now I've added some grated Parmesan on here. We have our top coat of Italian seasoning, and our dish is all ready to be set. And there you have it, folks, a wonderful meal for family, friends, or for yourself that you can enjoy on cold days. Even in summer, I recommend this year-round because it's good, it's delicious, it's healthy. Definitely something you want to add to your recipe books there. You see how shiny and bright that is. Very nice, very nice. And of course, I add in a little bit of wine because that just completes the dish, the ensemble here. We have White Zinfandel mixed in with a Moscato, one of my personal blends I enjoy very much. Again, remember the wine, not in excess, but just enough. It is good for the body as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will be having, just an announcement, we will be having an unboxing coming up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, where I'll show you, again, a way you can get stellar photography for budget price with high quality. Make your photos look like a Nikon. Did it. So stay tuned for that, and this is Less for More signing out. Say goodbye, son. Say bye-bye.